Hey everybody, this is Darwin Reina, the Festival Director of L'Hospitalet de Llobregat International Film Festival. Today we have two great filmmakers from France, and we have a translator actually. So that's going to be interesting today. So we have Caroline and Matthis. They made this film, beautiful film that we have in our festival, which is a therapy, and it's a very interesting and really well done film. So Caroline, who wrote this story and who was the idea from?
I wrote the project and then we wrote it again with Matthis. We work on different scenarios.
Cool. So how long it takes to write the short film?
Okay, so the first version was pretty quick. I wanted really to be simple with not a lot of dialogues. It was really minimalist because I already had the idea. But then we rewrote the script with Matthis, and this process took more time. I would say approximately between 2 and 3 months.
Nice. How long was the pre-production of the film before you guys start shooting?
So the first version of the script, I wrote it before I even knew Matthis. So it was a really a project I had already in mind. And then the pre-production before shooting, I would say that it was approximately 1 year because we were already working on our previous short films. So it was a really long process.
How you guys worked as directors together when you guys are shooting the film? Because that might be complicated, right? How you guys take decisions?
So before making our movie, we already knew we're friends. It's since a long time, so we know kind of, the mindset of the other person. And we also had the opportunity to make a short film together before during our studies, so we already knew how it worked. And I think when you start working with someone, you need to know how the person works. And since we already knew this, it was really good. We split the work in 2 parts, and so it went perfectly well.
Wow, that's interesting, actually. Cool. So how long was the production? Who directs the actors, anyways? This is also can be tricky, right? Because maybe Caroline sees something good in the actor, and maybe Matthis see another thing that he doesn't like, right? How you guys manage that stuff, or you all guys are always agree 100% and whatever you guys are doing?
Okay, so Caroline said that they both directed the actors. There was not one in the 2 people that really directed more than the other. So they knew already how they played because they had selected them together. They are discussed everything together. And Caroline thinks the key is really the communication between the 2. Since they had already worked together on the short film previously, they knew the mistakes they didn't have to do again. So that really helped in the process of making the movie. And Matthis said that since it was an auto production, there was the 2 people that made the photography, the shooting, the directing. So since they did everything needed to be really calculated, nothing put at chance, because like this you can do be more efficient, and since everything was already decided before the shooting, it was easier.
Excellent. Let's go to the post-production. So guys, who edited the film? Who edited?
So Matthis did the post-production. It was quite hard to calculate the time. They finished the shootings in 2019, but most of them were working. It was pretty hard, to conciliate your private work and professional work. So they finished the post-production at the end of 2019. So it took 1 year and a half. But if we only focus, on the work 100% because he really wanted to have a clear mind to work on the project. It only take 4 or 5 months and each new version of the montage, he had to present it to Caroline, and they both discussed on what, how to work on it.
Wow, nice. I mean, it's really, I like it. It's really well edited, the film. Good job, Matthis. It's pretty interesting. So in the music,
Thanks.
how do you guys manage with the music?
Alors, la musique, qui est très importante
C'est
pour nous,
François Leblanc.
a été
François
faite
Leblanc.
par
Je
Xavier,
dis,
qui fait de la musique.
So his name is François Leblanc. So for us, it was really important, the music. We quickly we thought about him to do so because we really liked the music he played, and so he's a music composer. And Caroline wrote the script listening to a specific kind of music, and so she really had a clear idea of what she wanted, and so she had him to do so. But it's really complicated to when you have a clear idea of what you want for him to do the same thing. So it was pretty complicated, but he quickly understands what was needed for the short film. And she also they gave him some brush of the film so that he could understand the mood and then write music about it.
Wow. Nice.
And they're really happy of the work.
Pretty good. I'm gonna get my last question, guys, is how do you decide it was your final cut of the film? Do you show to people to get feedback, or you just decided, you guys yourself as a director, or you depends on people of the feedback in the audience, or it's like US style and you say, I'm like this, what I have here, that's it, or you show it to people before you really do the final cut? How is that working?
Okay, so I think it's really hard. There are many, if we look at the history of cinema, there are many directors who change endlessly their movies even today. So we had many versions. I would say 6 or 7 approximately. And there is always a detail that you want to change. And when you work with another people, there is we have an anecdote. We disagreed on the typography, at the end of the movie. And this lasted a really long time because we didn't agree. And Caroline said, but at some point you need to stop and just, obviously you can always do better, but you need to say, okay, that's the final version and that's it. And Caroline said that, indeed, you can always do better, but at some point you need to stop, and they are pretty happy with what they delivered.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are really filmmakers. Exactly, that's the answer that I always get. Yes, you're never happy. And me too. I have a film that I did 1 year ago, and I have to re-edit it again because it's not working after 1 year. It's a nightmare, this filmmaking.
You think you're better, the next version, it's better again and again.
Yeah, yes. It's like, my God, come on. Yeah, it's horrible. This is the part I don't like from filmmaking, is because you're never happy. You always want to change something and change. But yeah, like Caroline said, yeah, you have to let it go and keep going. Guys, thank you very much. I'm very happy to have you in the festival. Okay, I hope you guys can make it. I don't know. Let's see and wait for March. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you
for the selection. It's important for your creator like us to see our work recognized by a profession. If it's one selection, thank you for liked our movie.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna try my French. Is tout très gentil. Au revoir, merci beaucoup, and à bientôt in Barcelona. Okay?
So perfect.
Yes.
Change anything.
Au revoir, guys.
Au revoir.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Gracias.